Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Running past the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Empty set now, 5 wide. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff to the back. Running with purpose. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the Boilermakers will have to kick this away. Running it back, it's Murray. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff heading left. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
And he's brought down there. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Might have to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Heading left after the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Purdue. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll get him down that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Boilermakers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. On the return, it's Murray. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Man, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Boilermakers churn out another first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This offense is still clicking. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back to throw again. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Boilermakers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Boilermakers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Purdue. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20. Job of the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense won with the hurry up.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmaker.
Going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Send the back in motion. Always looking to throw. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's complete downfield. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. That moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. And the Boilermakers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
On the run here. Let's it go. Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the first down marker.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can.
Touchdown, Purdue. This offense really clicking. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Creative running there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Man, And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kurt. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down, and the door is open. Defense takes over. We could have a dramatic finish now. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. And they get him down after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Rush center down for the offense. First down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The DB's backing off from the line now. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Important second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First and goal. They play this right. They can pretty much put the game on ice. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.